Hi, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday night. We've had an incredible day with the one and only Andrew Lessman, who has been celebrating a big holiday 24-hour event. And guess what? This is the final 2 hours with Andrew Lessman for the rest of the year. This is a bit of a surprise visit, and we have surprises galore for you, including 3 choices as today's specials. But where we'd like to zero in is on how to take excellent care of your liver. As Andrew said, the most disrespected organ in our body. This is the liver and brain, or the liver antioxidants. First time ever liver antioxidants have been offered as a today's special, and it's been 8 years since we've offered the liver and brain support as a today's special. So today, for the first time ever, these are being offered in a special way, whereas if you order 2 of the medium size, 1 of each, you're gonna save an additional $10. If you order 2 of the large size, 1 of each, you're gonna save an additional $20. So it's a very special offer, and this is one of your last chances because it's extremely, extremely limited. So I'll show you the choices real quick, and then Andrew's gonna fill you in on all the fun details about these products. So the liver antioxidants, you choose a 60, a 120, or a 240. Here's where the pricing goes at midnight. Once this show is over, at midnight, this offer expires. Here is the very special pricing we're offering for today. Best value ever on this product. Here's your savings. Now, remember, if you decide to order the 120 size and then you go ahead and order the 240 size of the liver and brain, you are going to get these home for $59.80. That's essentially an extra $20 off. Same deal if you order the large one and then you order the large one of the PC liver and brain. We're going to take another $20 off. Essentially, you're getting that down to $89.80, which is just incredible. So you decide you can order 1. You can order 1 of each. If you do get 1 of each, it would definitely behoove you to order the same size, the medium or the large. That's where you start getting the big savings. And by the way, that savings shows up when you go to checkout. So you're gonna put 1 in your cart, 1 of each in the cart. When you go to checkout, that's when that savings, that extra $20 on the big one, is on the big choices, will pop in there before you finish your total. So there you have it.
Essentially, because of that, about 75% of what's being ordered are the 2 largest sizes.
Yep.
The largest size of PC liver and brain. Normally that product is, I think that on the PC liver and brain, it's, what is it? It's $59 now, if we have the chart there.
Oh,
so
sure.
we could go on the PC liver and brain.
Sure.
Normally, the large size is $109. Today,
Right.
it's $54.90.
That's crazy.
So basically, buy 1, get 1 free on that to begin with.
Right.
One of our most popular products. So today, it's the least expensive it's been in 20 years of offering it. And it's been a Today Special in the past, never at this value. So PC liver and brain, that's the product that we're getting very limited. We already ran through by far our initial quantity. We had an additional 7 million capsules available at ProCaps at my company headquarters.
Jeez.
We've already gone through about 4 million of those capsules. So we're down to, we'll have the last 3 million of those capsules to go through. I'm not sure we'll be able to talk about it in the second hour. But basically, if you're buying that product on its own, it's buy 1, get 1 free. Or if you add the liver antioxidants, you're also basically, again, buy 1, get 1 free. So it's an opportunity to save 50% on pretty much whatever choice you're going to make. If you're going to do this the best way possible, you get both. And the way you consume them, 1 or 2 capsules daily of PC liver and brain. I take 2 capsules daily. Liver antioxidants, I take just 1 capsule. This time of year, perhaps, when I'm eating richer food and more cholesterol, more fat, because remember, the liver doesn't just process alcohol. The liver is central to our metabolizing fat, protein, cholesterol, sugar, carbohydrate, immune function, and also hormone metabolism. The liver is the most heavily integrated organ performing the most complex work by far of any organ in our body. Also the largest internal organ in our body. It's about 2% of body weight. And it also possesses, because of the work it does, because it's so important, because it deals with such toxic work as well, it uniquely has the ability to regenerate itself. In fact, if you donate liver tissue, that liver tissue will have the capacity to regenerate itself. The organ of the donor will have the ability to regenerate itself. So that's a very unique property of the liver, which should really encourage us to take care of it, not just because of the work it does and because it processes not some of the alcohol or some of the drugs or some of the chemicals that enter in our body, but virtually all of them. It's kind of on its own. So we really owe it a debt of gratitude, and the best way to show it is by giving it the molecules that it requires for its structure and giving it the molecules that supports its ability to do that detoxifying work. Just that simple.
That's it. And I would love to encourage you to call us and order it. You have a 60-day money-back guarantee. We've extended the return policy till January 31st. These are incredible products. A lot of us, I've been taking the liver brain benefits support, been taking that product for over 15 years. It is a wonderful product. And the truth is, like Andrew always says, you know, our liver, if we're taxing our liver, we don't know it. Our liver doesn't hurt. It doesn't ache. But unfortunately, we need our liver healthy in order to process all of these things. If you smoke, if you drink alcohol, if you take any kind of medication, if you eat red meat, I mean, all of these things put extra, and especially this time of year. That's why it's so smart that Andrew is doing this now, because it is the holiday season. We all have a tendency to, you know, indulge a little bit more than we normally do throughout the year. And so this is a way for you to do something really good to your liver every single day. And along with that, you're also doing something great for your brain every single day. It's a remarkable product, amazing ingredients, and the biggest, best value. If you can do it, what I would love to recommend to you is you get the 2 large ones. This is $89 for both. $89 for both products, the liver antioxidants normally, and the PC liver and brain benefits. Exactly. That would be $199 normally. You're getting it for $89, and that's extra. If you order both, you get an extra $20 off your purchase. That is going to be calculated at checkout. So you put this in your cart, you put this in your cart, or if you call to order, say I want the large of the PC, the large of the liver antioxidants, and when you go to checkout, that extra $20 is going to pop up, and it will come off that total price for you. So it's really a nice little extra gift that Andrew decided to do kind of last minute to save everybody extra $20 if you order 2, or extra $10 if you're ordering extra $10 if you order the middle size. All right.
The today's special prices for each of those products would be $54.90 in the large size today, which would be their best price ever. But if you get them together, what Colleen is saying, that $89.80 price is another $20 off. So really trying to encourage everyone this time of year to have the opportunity to finally take care of an organ that is really the hardest working organ in our body. Yes, our heart works hard, and our liver works, and our brain works hard, or say our kidneys work hard, but the level and quality and nature of the work that, it's sort of a thankless job that our liver does, the thousands of chemicals that enter our body. In fact, even I haven't mentioned today, if you smoke cigarettes, or if you live in any urban area where there's any kind of pollution at all, you're inhaling thousands of different chemicals, many of them carcinogenic. Guess what organ has the burden of basically deactivating them, kind of like defusing a bomb, so to speak, getting rid of them, excreting them from your body? Again, it's your liver. We might inhale them into our lungs and they enter our bloodstream, but guess what part of our body has the job of detoxifying us and getting rid of those toxic chemicals? Whether we inhale them, whether we drink them, whether we eat them, it's our liver. And as I said before, even if you are the healthiest person in the world, eat the healthiest diet, never have to take a medication, never drink alcohol, never smoke cigarettes, live in some pristine area where the air is clear and the water is unpolluted.
I don't know that person.
Where is that? But is that real? But notwithstanding that, if all of those perfect things existed in some imaginary perfect world, I would still say the liver is the hardest working organ in your body, which is why it has this unique capacity to regenerate itself, to repair itself, unlike any other organ in our body, because it is subject to such difficult, challenging, complex, chemically toxic work. So it's my apology that I haven't given it a Today Special in 8 years, because we've offered it throughout the year. We just haven't done a Today Special. It used to be one of my most popular products, still is, or used to be one of our most popular Today Specials. Today, once again, it returns. And again, best value ever. Even if you don't buy the bundles, if you buy an individual product, best pricing ever. And it's an opportunity. I'll read some reviews. I only read them once today, but we have probably a couple of hundred reviews that speak specifically to sort of the objective benefits in terms of seeing how these products support healthy liver numbers in terms of when liver function tests are being given and folks are monitoring their numbers, perhaps because they're taking medications, whatever it might be. This is an opportunity to support your liver, sort of a reality check. We know what these medications do. We know what alcohol does. We know what they require from our liver. This is not a cure or a prevention or treatment for liver damage, but in the face of all the challenges, all of the things we demand on our liver, we know what that requires. Doesn't it make sense to give a molecule that is the key structural molecule, the key molecule involved in the liver regenerating itself, and key molecules involved in protecting the liver? So it's just, I think, the common sense, practical way to deal with what we know we're already doing.
Exactly. And I do also need to point out, this could be your last look at it. We would be sold out if Andrew didn't have a few million extra capsules, and we are already through the majority of those. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. This is the 2-hour special. This may not be available next hour. We are getting so very limited at this point. The best part about this, and again, I want to reiterate one more time so that you understand, you can order any size you want. You can order the small, medium, large of the PC Liver Brain Benefits, or you order the small, medium, large of the liver antioxidants, right? So you can order singles of anything. If you're going to order one of each, if you're going to order the largest, which is what we would love to recommend because this is the best value ever on these products, if you order the largest liver antioxidants, and if you order the largest of the PC Liver Brain Benefits, when you go to checkout, it's not going to show up right away. It's going to come in at $109.95. But when you go to checkout, you go through the checkout, you're going to see a $20 additional discount. That's an extra little gift from Andrew. That's going to pop in there. So it doesn't show up right away till you go to checkout, and then you will see that extra $20 off if you're ordering the large one. This is supposed to be, normally if you ordered this and this, you'd be spending about $110. But because if you order this and this, the two big ones, you're only going to be spending $89.95. And then the same thing with the middle size. The middle size, same deal here. If you order one of each of the middle size, you are going to be saving another $10, and that is not going to show up until you go into checkout. So for example, if you put it in your shopping cart, it's going to sit there. You're not going to see the savings yet. You have to go through your checkout, and then that extra $10 is going to pop up. So I'm going to show you one more time on the chart. I'm excited you're getting it because these are amazing products. We don't get to offer them as today's specials. The liver antioxidants, has never been offered like this at a price this low. And even the PC Liver and Brain, it is the best value, lowest price ever offered on this product.
On their own, they're fantastic.
They are.
You don't have to get both of them. I take both. The best results are achieved with both, but either one is exceptional on their own, and either one is at its best pricing on its own. So your choice, and the largest size, as I said before, we won't, the largest size I know won't last to midnight. Even if we abbreviate our broadcast here, it won't last till midnight.
It will not.
Presentation.
I'm going to show you one more time so you can see, because obviously it's two awesome products. So this is the chart for the phosphatidylcholine PC Liver and Brain Benefits. You can choose the smallest, which is a 120 cap, 240 cap, or a 480 cap. Clearly, this is what most of us are doing here. I mean, that's why, and as Andrew said, the largest choices will be the first to go for sure.
For a highly specialized ingredient.
Exactly.
It's a dime a capsule, roughly.
Right.
About 11 cents a capsule.
And you can see you're saving more than you're spending here today. Remember, everything's free shipping and handling. You have flex pay available. Now, it makes this interesting because at midnight, the 480 at midnight is going up to 109. Doubling, right? But right now, if you order the 480 and then if you toss the large size, the 240, right here, which is also $54. If you put the 240 into your cart as well.
That's a $200 value.
Yeah, it's
normally.
Exactly, $200 value, $199.80. When it gets into your cart, it's going to show, when you go to checkout, you're going to get $89.90. So if you speak to a representative, they will walk you through it, and at the end, you're gonna see another $20 come off your bill. And then if you go to hsn.com, same deal, another $20 comes off. So it's really great. It's a wonderful value. These are incredible products. If you read a little bit about these ingredients, you will be so thrilled that you're taking them. The liver antioxidants, if you love to read about ingredients and how they help, milk thistle, Turmeric is in here, artichoke is in here. These are really comprehensive products that do wonderful things, provide great, great benefits to the health of our liver. And then on top of that, the phosphatidylcholine. And again, these are not ingredients we're otherwise getting. These are not ingredients that are otherwise really in our diet to speak of.
Well,
so that, right?
It's actually recognized now, the choline component of phosphatidylcholine. It's been recognized as essential by our government and also been recognized as being insufficient and deficient in our diet. So, and also with this product, as much as we could talk about the product in terms of its benefits for the liver, in terms of the phosphatidylcholine, there are just as many testimonials and reviews that talk about the benefits to the brain. Similarly, with liver antioxidant extracts, turmeric is used just as often for the liver as it is for the brain, as it is for our joints. So with these products, you get all these additional benefits, and the most clear-cut benefits with liver antioxidant extracts is the opportunity you have to really support your liver in a way that I think most of us didn't even think was possible. That we often think when it comes to our liver, the only thing we can do is to stop taking medicines or stop drinking alcohol. Certainly, we shouldn't stop taking our medicines. Maybe we could be more moderate on alcohol. Maybe we could be more moderate with cigarettes or things like that that do increase the toxic burden and toxic load on our body. But we have to live. We have to exist. We don't think there's something we could affirmatively do for our liver unless it's eliminating something. And some of these things we just can't eliminate. But I was going to read, actually, I'll read some general charts on the liver in a moment.
Okay.
But there were some great charts on silymarin that I haven't gotten to read at all. And this, along with turmeric and artichoke extract, our extracts are very unique and bioavailable. But milk thistle and silymarin is really the key ingredient. Our silymarin is different. It's not just a standardized extract. It's been complexed with fat, actually with phosphatidylcholine, the perfect fat for the liver, because that enhances its absorption and its ability to benefit you. This is a journal called Frontiers in Pharmacology. Silymarin is a natural herbal extraction from the fruit and seeds of the Silybum marinum milk thistle plant. We typically just say the milk thistle plant and not its Latin name. Milk thistle fruits and seeds have been used to treat liver and biliary disorders for more than 2,000 years.
What is biliary?
The bile duct. So it's something that's gallbladder.
Okay.
So it's something that has been used traditionally for centuries. Again, from Frontiers in Pharmacology, silymarin is used in the treatment of liver-related issues in some EU countries and China, approved as such. Silymarin is a standardized extract of the milk thistle seeds, have been widely used to treat liver damage. So, and from a journal called Antioxidants, silymarin extract from this Silybum marianum milk thistle plant, containing various flavonolignin, with silibin being the major one, has received a tremendous amount of attention over the last decade as an herbal remedy for liver treatment. Again, not a drug, not a medicine, but it supports the liver's own reconstitutive, reparative, regenerative processes.
And did you say it's one of the only organs that will do that?
It is the only organ. And I mean, that's why this is a great opportunity, but it also underscores, beyond the liver being our largest organ, beyond it having 355,000 square feet approximately, that's about 8 acres of membrane surface area that does all this remarkable work. And it has to deal with all of these different chemicals in forms that can be highly toxic. It has this unique capacity to regenerate. So when you give it the support it needs, it really has an opportunity to take advantage of it. It's a very unique organ. It's unique in that it is the most complex working organ in our body, in that it does the most complex work, and it has the unique property to regenerate itself. But as we continue here from a journal called Antioxidants, in particular, silymarin has been the gold standard for liver issues of different etiologies, causes, and milk thistle extracts have been used as traditional herbal remedies, liver tonics, for almost 2,000 years. Therefore, silymarin is most well known for its antioxidant and chemoprotective effects on the liver, protecting the liver from the effects of chemicals. And it's often prescribed and self-prescribed as a complementary and alternative hepatoprotective, that's liver protective medicine. Silymarin is being studied as a hepato-neuro-nephro kidneys and cardioprotective ingredient due to its strong antioxidant and tissue regenerative properties.
Interesting.
Again, As it says, not a drug or a medicine, just a protective natural ingredient from nutrition and clinical practice. An intriguing effect of silymarin is its ability to enhance the liver regenerative capacity, just as I was saying. After partial hepatectomy, that's partial removal of the liver in the rat. It's an animal study. But what it's basically saying is it just supports, mind you, we don't finance or support any animal research.
Right.
None of my products are researched on animals. The only animals we research on are humans. The above findings demonstrate that silymarin is a potent protective agent of the liver against a wide spectrum of injurious agents.
And we are we are all our own experiments, as you taught us last night. I loved that.
As I said, it's funny in French. The word for experiment in French is expérience, or experience. So when you talk about an experiment in French, the word is experience. So I've always looked at these when I have testimonials. I don't call them testimonials because they really are reviews of the product and there's someone sharing their experience. So I've always called them experience. And it's funny, in French, the word experience means experiment. And so what I basically say, whenever you get my product, the science is clear, and of course they're harmless, but whenever you get my product, you get a chance to do your own experiment, your expérience. So it's interesting, but it's interesting and it's true. And that's why I say the best thing you could do is read the reviews. Show these products to your doctor. These are not medicines or drugs that conflict or contrary to anything else you might be doing. Phosphatidylcholine is the critical central structural molecule in your liver. How could that potentially be a problem? It's what your liver uses for its building blocks. Choline is an essential nutrient. Phosphatidylcholine is essential for the health of your liver, health of your brain, the structure of all the cell membranes in your body. Liver antioxidant extracts, ingredients that have been around literally for thousands of years, used traditionally, and now validated by modern science. So nothing to worry about. In fact, I'm very proud and I encourage you to show it to your doctors.
Absolutely. Now over 40,000 out the door. I'm going to find out what's left in the largest one, because that is definitely going to be the first to go. And by the largest one, I mean it's your choice of the largest. Remember, if you get both the large, you're saving another 20 bucks. Simple as that. You order both large. When you go to checkout, $20 is coming off that price. It's getting down from $109 to $89. All right, so that's why most people are doing that. And I'm going to have Steve get me a number in a minute. We'll find out exactly what's left in the large sizes. The medium sizes, same idea here. If you order both the medium sizes in both choices here, both the PC Liver Brain Benefits and the liver antioxidants, you're going to get another $10 off. So an extra 10 savings here, another $20 savings here for two incredible products that have not been today's specials. One, the PC Liver Brain has not been in today's special since 2008. That's the last time we did this as the Today Special, and it still wasn't a value as great as what you're seeing today. And the liver antioxidants we've never done as a Today Special. So that's why Andrew really wanted to squeeze in several things for you for this final little quick visit of the year. It's a one-day visit, 6-hour visit, and so that's why this is it. We're in the final show. This is your final look. So I would encourage everybody to jump in, make a flex pay, make your choices here, however you want to do it. We'd love to get you going on these products. You'll be so glad you did. And stock up. If you want to get a couple, if you know you're going to take this every single day, you might want to get a couple of these. I mean, this has, you know, a couple year shelf life on it. So as long as you don't open it, so you stock up. However you want to do it, this is the day to take advantage of the huge savings that we get to pass along to all of you. And as we approach a new year, it just makes us feel good that we're doing something really great for ourselves every single day. Because as Andrew points out, the organ is the hardest working organ in our body. The liver is the hardest working organ in our body. It never gets to rest. And so the fact that you're giving it these wonderful ingredients to help the organ, to help that liver organ just be healthier. It's as simple as that. It makes a lot of sense. And the best part about it is you're buying these vitamins from Andrew Lessman. You know this is the finest quality product, the finest ingredients. They're safe, they're effective, they're made to the absolute highest standards right here in America, right in Henderson, Nevada, with solar energy, no less. So every single thing about buying these products is a plus. You're supporting a great American company. You are not harming the environment. There's absolutely no carbon footprint left behind when Andrew Lessman manufactures products. So on top of that, when you order, Andrew is going to be donating prenatal vitamins to a mom in need somewhere in the world. We have an organization called Vitamin Angels that Andrew supports thanks to you.
Yep. two 30-day supplies for every single bottle ordered. So right there with
Wow.
61,000 on the screen, we're talking about 120,000 30-day supplies. That would be about...
That's 24.8 million bottles.
What is that? 120,000 30-day supplies would be somewhere around 10,000 years
That's
of
unbelievable.
prenatal vitamins just from
That's
this today's special.
unbelievable.
So we have the luxury of caring for our liver here. In parts of the world, a mother doesn't know when she's going to get her next meal, a nourishing meal for her child. And 22% of our prenatal vitamins are donated right here in America. So we certainly we start from a better place, but even in America, there are mothers in need who need prenatal support. So that's what we do. But I was going to read a couple of charts here. First, I was going to read it's just a fascinating chart. I've said many of these things already, but just on the liver in general, that the liver is the largest internal organ, about 2% of total body weight. So my liver probably weighs about 3 pounds or so.
Wow.
The liver contains 355,000 square feet of functional membrane surface area. That's 6 football fields, or about 8 acres.
I told Carlos that today, and he was like, what? I mean, it's hard to even wrap your head around that.
Well, but when you think of all the work the liver is doing at any one point in time, it has to have an abundance of surface area.
Right.
This is the chart that really I find mind-blowing. The liver holds at any one point in time more than 1/8 of the body's blood supply.
Really?
At any moment, 1/8.
Wow.
If it was 1/20th, I'd be amazed. 1/8.
Jeez.
Every minute, almost 2 quarts of blood pass through the liver for cleansing and detoxification. If you think that happens accidentally, you'd be wrong. It's because the liver's role is so important. It's constantly monitoring and filtering our blood and making sure that those things that need to be removed or deactivated, it does the chemical work. And it does some nasty chemical work on our behalf, does the dirty work on our behalf.
Right.
The liver is by far the most metabolically complex organ responsible for the cleansing and detoxification of the human body, the entire body. The liver processes and removes virtually all foreign chemicals, including alcohol, medications, food additives, environmental chemicals, all the things we're exposed to, cigarette smoke, pollution,
Forgot
all
about
of those
that,
things.
like when you eat preservatives, anything that has a lot of preservatives, right?
Pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, all the foods we eat, sadly, we're going to find traces of all those pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, and even things I'm funny about, fabric softener, or the things we put in our dryer. You know, unless you're putting a natural oil extract in, these are very frightening chemicals that have really, to me, very frightening organic solvents that are the volatilizing agent so it smells good. These are not fresh flowers, fresh cut flowers, or an extracted oil. So again, if we smell something, it's in our bloodstream, because the only way we smell it is by it's dissolving in our mucous membranes and becoming part of us. And guess what has to filter it out afterwards? Our liver. So the liver's work is never done. So as we continue here, the
It's
liver
like a mother.
performs...
A mother's work is never done.
The liver performs over 500 different independent biochemical functions. I mean, as it says here, the liver is more than the body's primary cleansing organ for alcohol and drugs, all the medications we take, all of that. It's also responsible for blood sugar metabolism, a major role in cholesterol metabolism and fat metabolism, protein metabolism, hormone balance, immune system function as well, and virtually every metabolic function in our body, our liver has its hands in it. The liver is the primary site of alcohol metabolism. As alcohol is broken down, potentially toxic byproducts are created. Alcohol is the principal cause of preventable liver damage. Also, for many of us who think, and not to denigrate a drug or medication, medications used appropriately, we could mitigate or try to minimize their side effects. But what I think many people don't realize, they look at many of the over-the-counter pain medications as being innocuous, being completely harmless. I think behind alcohol and perhaps a viral impact, I believe that acetaminophen, which is a very basic, it's the ingredient in Tylenol, which is a very basic pain reliever, is associated with an extensive number of cases of liver damage in this country. So you have to be wary when you're taking medications and drugs. This is not a drug or a treatment for any kind of medical overdose or damage from any of these medications, but it's the natural support that your body will utilize to maintain and regenerate the structure of your liver and to support the detoxification process, which is, again, a natural process that the liver undergoes.
Excellent. I do want to mention, in case you're just stopping by on Sunday night, we get a lot of channel surfers in, so I just wanted to let you know what's going on because this is a very exciting value on a today's special. And I wanted to explain that if you're ordering the big choice in both the PC Liver Brain and the liver antioxidants, if you decide to get the largest choice in both products that are the today's special, we are going to take another $20 off. That $20 doesn't show up when you put it in your cart, it shows up in checkout. So I want you to understand that. I don't want you to be confused and say, well, I put it in my cart, the price was the same. They're going to take another $20 off when you check out. All right, so if you order one of each of the large ones, normally it would be $109, which is a phenomenal value. It's like $55 a piece, so just under $55 a piece. So again, about $109, you're getting it for $89. And these are very limited. We have, with everybody on the phone, we have about 3,000 total of these, that's it. Not even. We have under 3,000 left total, that's across the board, that's everything. And I don't think Andrew can add any more. I think every single capsule that you had
we still have we still have been holding back the 3 million capsules.
Oh, goody. Because I'm panicking. I'm like, we're not going to, this is going to be gone.
Because what you're looking at there, that's 6 different sizes. So there's really just a few thousand bottles in 6 different sizes, a few hundred each. We have basically almost 2,000 people on the phone, people online. But we're okay. So we're good. We're going to move on in a couple of minutes. So we're going to hold on to this. So I just was going to read some testimonials quickly, and then we'll move on in probably about 5 minutes or so.
Perfect.
So we won't do a long presentation of this.
Okay.
So that's a long review. Obvious results. The blood work from my annual exam this year showed elevated liver enzymes. 6 weeks later, they were still elevated, so I decided to try Andrew's PC Liver and Brain Benefits. I took them for approximately 5 weeks until my doctor ordered the third test, and those results came back normal.
Wow.
I'm confident it was because of this product. I have the utmost of faith in Andrew's products and love when the results are this obvious. I've just ordered another bottle because I do not want to be without them.
Boy, is that great.
And again, these are not drugs or medicines. And what's interesting, our liver enzymes are just a little bit of insight into what's going on in a vital organ that unfortunately is burdened by so much of what we do, whether it's medicines we take, alcohol we drink, or simple aging process. This is our liver is a very hard-working organ that never stops working our entire life. And remember what I was saying before, that literally half a gallon, 2 quarts of blood passes through the liver every single minute. Every minute.
That's incredible.
That's 30 gallons. I think my car has about a 15-gallon gas tank. So that's the equivalent of a full tank in my car every single hour, most people's cars. So it's pretty amazing when you think of what the liver is called upon to do. It never gets to rest. It's no wonder with all the different chemical processes. And imagine every single newfangled drug that has come out, the liver has to be able to figure out how to deactivate it, metabolize it, break it down, and excrete it, get it out of our body. It's remarkable. This liver that wasn't created with all these new drugs, this liver that was created thousands, hundreds of thousands, obviously millions of years ago, it's something that's just astounding, and its capacity to regenerate itself is a useful process because the liver, unfortunately, has to do the dirtiest work in our body. But as we continue with some reviews. Awesome. I've been using this for some time now. My doctor says my enzymes are lower than they were before I started taking the supplement by quite a bit. I would recommend this to anyone who needs to help his or her liver to work properly and effectively. This is from Liver Antioxidant Extracts. Andrew strikes again. My liver enzymes were up with my last blood work, and then I took this product, and all is good.
Excellent.
A must if you're on statin meds. This supplement has worked well in conjunction with my cholesterol-lowering medication. My doctor has checked the label and okayed me taking it. We've both been pleased that the liver antioxidants have kept my liver function blood work within healthy parameters for over a year now.
Wonderful.
Great product. Love Andrew's products. As usual, Andrew's products are very easy to swallow, never upset my stomach. Neither of these products will. I am 62 years young and have to take a few medications, so I feel very confident in protecting my liver with his pure products. Thanks again, Andrew. Favorite product really works for me. I have to take a lot of medicine, and this has really helped to lower my liver enzymes. I tried other brands at local health food stores, but they just didn't seem to work. This formula has several herbs which aid in the detoxification process. Keep up the great research and quality you have, Andrew. And just also, a lot of products have milk thistle. If they're focused on the liver, they absolutely have to have milk thistle. And many of them will have the same standardization that we have. What they don't have is they haven't been complexed with fat. You complex milk thistle with fat. We chose phosphatidylcholine because we don't like to add things that don't have a benefit. Phosphatidylcholine is a phospholipid, sort of a phosphofat. That phosphatidylcholine is the same ingredient that's in our PC liver and brain. So you get a bonus of phosphatidylcholine in the liver antioxidants. And that ensures that the milk thistle is better absorbed, more bioavailable, more bioactive. The same exact thing with the turmeric, standardized for curcuminoids. Many companies will have the same standardization of curcuminoids that we have, but they haven't complexed the ingredient with phospholipids, which is exactly what we have done. It literally makes it almost 30 times more bioactive, bioavailable, and beneficial.
Well, you know what's so interesting about that, because you heard on those experiences that people were sharing how they were trying other things and they weren't seeing results. And then they started taking Andrew's product, and then they saw the results. So that is very interesting. And it's those little details. Because again, if you're going to take the ingredient, you want it delivered properly. And so I think those are the things that really, one more Andrew Lessman difference when it comes to great vitamins.
And
I think
tiny capsules.
Yep.
The liver antioxidant extracts are tiny capsules.
They don't upset your stomach.
The PC is a small soft gel. So they're tiny little capsules.
Pretty?
I'll even open up one of the capsules, because the reason why it's this very rich, orangish yellow
turmeric
color, that's the turmeric. That's the turmeric, standardized turmeric extracts. The milk thistle is also a similar color, and then we have artichoke extracts standardized for cynarin. So, and I could read, just as I read charts on milk thistle, silymarin, and supporting the liver's natural regenerative processes, I could read the same kind of charts exactly on turmeric, standardized for curcuminoids, and also for artichoke extract, all three. So that's why the product is so well reviewed. And again, what I try to emphasize is the critical role that the liver plays in everything we do in our life. Everything we do, our body's like this incredible chemical laboratory. And all of the dirty work, all of the major chemical work is left to the liver. The heart pumps blood around. The lungs oxygenate and make sure that CO2 is removed. Our nervous system conducts nervous impulses. Again, not to demean any of the jobs they have. The liver has to perform literally tens of thousands of chemical reactions constantly. No matter what of any number of thousands and thousands of medications you have, your liver will deal with it. No matter what you eat in terms of protein, fat, carbohydrate, sugar, hormone metabolism, protein metabolism, into conversion of amino acids because you might not have enough of a certain non-essential amino acid, your liver will deal with it. So when you think of the work the liver must do on a daily basis for all of us, the way we live, and this time of year, I know for me, I eat richer food, fattier food, more cholesterol-rich food. I drink a little bit more alcohol. I'm about to go to France because it's Muriel's, it's a big birthday. I won't say what it is. I'm not supposed to do that,
30?
I suppose. She's 30,
So
yes. Muriel's 30, yes. She's a little older than me.
She does not look a day over 26.
That's very nice. If she's watching in the green room, she'll be very happy. But we're going to France, and
there will be wine involved.
Exactly, there will be wine involved. If it's Muriel's family, there will be wine involved. So, and it's knowing that, and I guess that's what I always say, that the part of being healthy isn't being perfect, but knowing what you do to really address those moments of imperfection. I know what to do, but I don't always do it all the time. But to the extent I might do things that are less than ideal and have a couple of glasses of wine, I make sure it's red wine, it's more protective, and then I make sure I have an extra capsule of PC liver and brain and an extra capsule of liver antioxidants. Typically, on a daily basis, I take 1 liver antioxidant extracts, I take 2 PC liver and brain. Many people just take 1 PC liver and brain. So you don't have to take a handful of these if you're trying to give your body, again, these are not drugs or medicines where more is better. These are just ingredients that offer a palliative, soothing, supportive benefit to an organ in our body that kind of gets no respect. We really don't think about it. I said this before. I just inhaled. I know my lungs are working. I can take my pulse. I know my heart is beating. I run up some stairs. I feel my heart racing. I know my brain is working because I'm thinking that we have no conscious connection whatsoever. If we challenge our liver, it's not like we feel it. And frankly,
where is the liver?
existence.
Show me.
It's
right
here.
in the middle? Oh, I
Yep.
thought it was on one side.
Yep. No,
It's right there in the middle.
It's a large organ.
Yeah.
And
You said it's 2 or 3 pounds.
The stomach is actually higher than we think.
Oh.
And so the liver,
The
it's sort
liver's
of,
right here in the middle.
yeah,
I'll be
sort of
darned.
right around there, yep.
I thought it was over here somewhere.
No, not
What did
over
I know?
there.
What's
no,
that?
our kidneys are back down there.
Right,
I mean,
right.
most people think, you know, it's, we did, this is a great benefit. And it's, if you ever have an opportunity, you could do this on the internet, to see like a human dissection or see it, that it is amazing how all of that, those working organs, how they are all so organized from our, you know, from our esophagus to our stomach to our small intestine, our colon, large intestine. There's what, 30 feet of that, and that all is intertwined. And of course, we also have to, because secreting into that pipeline that we call our digestive tract, we have our gallbladder, we have our liver, so we also, of course, have our pancreas, we have our lungs, we have our heart. So they're a little bit higher up, but all of these are elegantly and very compactly placed, and the liver is by far the largest internal organ of all of those, performing the most complex work with the most unique ability to regenerate its tissues.
I never knew that till you said that last night. Okay, we are going to, I think, be wrapping this up. Do you want to wrap?
Yes.
Do you want to,
Yeah, we should.
And we could just keep going because it's so much fun
we'll let everybody
to
know
offer this
what
value.
our status is, but we'll have an
Okay.
abbreviated, very abbreviated presentation.
Okay, we'll keep you posted because clearly they are limited. If you're on hold, please be patient with us. We will get somebody with you shortly. If you can use express ordering, that's the quickest way to get in. Remember, if you're ordering 2 of the large, 2 of the middle, the savings does not show up until you go to checkout. So don't be confused and think that where that extra $10 or $20 savings come in, I want you to know that will pop in as soon as you get into checkout.
And please forgive, I mean, we've been so much busier than we've anticipated, so if you're waiting a little bit on the phone, please understand. We're doing the very best we can. We actually have gone through almost double the units of the phosphatidylcholine and liver antioxidants than we anticipated.
Gosh,
So,
all right.
Yes.
So we have one more today's special to talk about because this is our holiday show and this is the greatest gift. Either you share this with loved ones or you treat yourself to this. It's a gift you give yourself because this is the most guilt-free, absolutely delicious chocolate on the planet in terms of taste, in terms of health benefits, just every low calorie, low sugar, melt in your mouth, total deliciousness. So here's how this works, and this is actually the last look. Pretty much your last chance is coming up also on the Choco Nuvo. So let's show you what it is. It's 4 choices, so you can do a try me all the way up. I'll take you to the chart, and I can show you that way. So you can do either a 30, 60, a 140, or a 240 pieces. So you decide the size. If you want the big one, again, that's not normally a size we carry. So that big one, that price is going up to $199.90. Right now it's $109, you're saving $90. The 120, the price is going up to $109.90. Today, for the Today Special, it's only $69.90. 60 pieces, $39.90, $20 off there, and then 30 pieces, you're saving $10 down to $24.90. So you're making a couple choices here. You're deciding, okay, what size do I want? Most people, I'll find out from Stephen how many left in the big one, most people are going for the big 240, because that is by far the biggest savings. In fact, we have only a few hundred left, so hopefully they can get a few extra for us there. So now here's the story. Not only do you choose the size, you're choosing how much cacao you want in your chocolate. So you can do more of a milky chocolate, which is 66%. You can do a delicious, it's dark chocolate, but even if you don't like dark chocolate, you're gonna love this, and that is the 74%. Or if you love dark chocolate, go with the 91%. Because this dark chocolate, it is not bitter, it's not waxy, it's so creamy. I mean, literally, it is the greatest treat. They are decadent chocolates. They're so good. And the fact that not only all the things I'm telling you, the best part about this is that when you take this chocolate, it's going to help to lower your cholesterol, lower your total and LDL cholesterol. If you already have cholesterol within the normal range, it helps to keep your cholesterol within the normal range, but it will help to lower your cholesterol.
No. If you have cholesterol already in the lower range, you'll be in the lower end of the normal range.
Right.
That the ingredients, what you can expect with the ingredients in this product is a reduction in excess of 10% for total and LDL cholesterol. I would say 10–15% or so is what you can expect, pretty much as a minimum. If you incorporate other positive dietary changes along with it, you can expect changes of 20–25%, the kind of changes you'd expect almost in using a statin medication. So it's not a substitute for drugs. In fact, it actually works perfectly with those medications, because statin drugs work by inhibiting an enzyme in the liver called HMG-CoA reductase. That's why if you take statin drugs, you should be looking at liver function tests, looking at your liver enzymes periodically, because statin drugs work on that liver enzyme, the HMG-CoA reductase. That liver enzyme also makes CoQ10, so you want to make sure if you're inhibiting that enzyme, not only are you lowering your cholesterol, but you're lowering your CoQ10. So if you're taking statin drugs, you must be taking coenzyme Q10. So very important to know that. We'll actually talk about CoQ10 a little bit later. But the ingredients in this product lower cholesterol naturally. It also makes this a more delicious chocolate. Typically, dark chocolate is bitter. It's dry and a little bit gritty, especially when you get into the 80 and 90% chocolate.
Right.
Our 91% chocolate, what that means, that 91% of that little chocolate square, 91% of it is an extract of the cocoa bean. 91% of it. So that means there's only 9% extra. Basically, that 9% is essentially that little tiny bit of sugar. So that chocolate, in fact, there's so little sugar in that when you look at this chart here, and these charts...
This amazed me. There's less sugar than in grapes or all that fruit.
It amazed me. When I had these charts made up, I thought there'd maybe be 2 or 3 fruits or 2 or 3 vegetables that our chocolate would have lower sugar levels if you looked at the same exact level of calories. So these are like 26 calories of chocolate, our chocolate, the squares, or 26 calories of grapes, peaches, plums, apples, pineapple, oranges, blueberries, kiwi, tomatoes, carrots, red pepper, green pepper. Basically, what ended up happening is almost every fruit and every vegetable, if you looked at the same amount of calories, had more sugar in it than Choco Nuvo. So it wasn't that I had a few to select from, I had everything to select from. So it's just to give a sense of that when you make chocolate without the intention of creating candy, this is not intended to be candy. This is intended to be a concentrated source of the extract of the cocoa bean, which has all these wonderful protective compounds in it. Higher levels of protective compounds than red wine or green tea even. So we do that, and only at a small amount. If you look at the different percentages here, are 66%, which is basically trying to emulate milk chocolate with a dark chocolate, our 74%, which is dark chocolate, the texture of milk chocolate, but the rich flavor of dark chocolate without being bitter, and then the 91%. The 91% is pretty much as dark as it gets. If you get much darker than that, there's nothing else in it but cocoa solids. So 91% is extremely seriously dark chocolate, and it actually has less than 0.5 grams of sugar. Understand, a teaspoon of sugar, I believe, is 4 grams. So we're talking, if you have, with our 91, you could have 8 squares. That's basically, that could be 4 days worth before you even equal a teaspoon of sugar.
Oh my God.
And the reason why I do that,
that's great,
is if you've watched me doing what I do on TV for the last almost 26 years, something that I've always tried to achieve in my own personal diet has been to, some things I like sweet, but I really try to limit my sugar intake, both added sugar most importantly, and foods that are rich in sugar. So I really try to pay attention to that. And of course, in making a chocolate product that's intended to be heart healthy, we put it in small portions, because actually small portions of chocolate have been shown in science, in clinical studies, scientific studies, to support our weight loss goals, to support weight management. So that's why, despite your requests, I've had to respectfully refuse to make chocolate bars. we will never make chocolate bars. We will only make these 26-calorie chocolate squares. It's the perfect amount to be satisfying in lieu of a dessert. Take it with a meal, it'll help suppress your appetite. So it gives you that rich sense of fulfillment, of fullness, and does it with only 26 calories and extremely low levels of sugar.
Perfect thing to have around this time of year. Keep them some at your office, by your desk, because you know what happens. I mean, this time of year, inadvertently, somebody's bringing in a platter of cookies. There's goodies everywhere, right? There's treats and there's other chocolates that are loaded up with sugar and other things. So if you keep these on hand, you will be amazed at how many times you're able to pass up a much more caloric treat and still feel like you're satisfied. When you go to a restaurant and it's dessert time, keep a couple of these in your purse. Share them with your friends, whoever you're having dinner with, or treat yourself to it. I keep them out in a little bowl at the house. When I'm on the way to the kitchen, I have a little bowl on this little wet bar thing before we get into the kitchen, and I love having it sit there because you know what? If I'm craving something sweet, I can just have a little piece of chocolate. It's 25, 26 calories. It's healthy, it's delicious, I'm satisfied, and then I don't have to go for a slice of pie or a bowl of ice cream or something, right?
For me, and I'm not sure if we could see here, what I did is I opened on the left there is the 66%, and on the right is the 91%. So you can see
really
how the 91% is almost black.
Yeah.
It's 91% cocoa solid. So I just opened them. I was going to eat them. I thought, oh, I might as well show everyone what they look like. But they're intended to be, again, just as I strive, and we make our products strive to make the finest supplements in the world. Once we determined that we were able to add this cholesterol-lowering ingredient, which happens to be approved by the Food and Drug Administration for lowering total and LDL cholesterol and helping us reduce our risk of heart disease, once we proved that we were able to not only add this to chocolate, but to make chocolate taste better, then the real work started for me, because then I spent probably about 9 months sampling hundreds, if not thousands, of varieties of chocolate from around the world and trying to find the dark chocolate, because most Americans prefer milk chocolate. They prefer white chocolate. They don't like that bitter taste of dark chocolate. So I managed to find, and our product comes from South and Central America. Chocolate principally comes from Africa, South and Central America, and Asia. It requires a special climate, a special environment to grow. So our chocolate comes from South and Central America. I chose it because it can satisfy even a milk chocolate palate. Our texture is exactly like milk chocolate. Even the 91 is creamy, which is, try any other 91, it's like sand in your mouth. Our 91 is creamy, lowers cholesterol, and it's not bitter. Even though it only has less than 0.5 grams of sugar in it, it's not bitter. We could actually label that for 0 sugar if we wanted, because if you're under 0.5, technically, you could say that's 0. But
wow.
I'd rather be more accurate than technically correct, so we label it as 0.5. Because it's 0.495. We'd rather round up and give you a more accurate sense of what's in the product.
Yeah, but it's nice for people that are on, trying to watch your sugar intake. It is nice to have a treat that is lower in sugar. I know, so good. They're so good. I mean, the key is that if they weren't delicious, this wouldn't work. You know what I mean? The concept is great, but if they weren't really delicious, it's not something that you would crave. It would not something that you would consider a treat. These are satisfying, yummy, delicious treats. I love chocolate. I am a chocolate girl. I mean, it's one of my favorite things in the whole world. Chocolate and wine, I'd be really happy. I mean, that would be like my favorite meal.
You and Muriel need to hang out.
Exactly. Muriel is, absolutely.
But
the point here is that because those of us who are picky about our chocolate, if I'm going to eat the chocolate, I want it to be yummy. That is as delicious as any chocolate you will try. And we mean that. I mean, you can put it up against, the Godivas and all these other great chocolates out there. This is, it's world class in its flavor.
And the
mouthfeel, the melty, yummy creaminess of it.
The texture. You will not find a high cocoa solid chocolate with this texture at all. Plus, with all due respect to all those other wonderful chocolates out there, most of those chocolates are not organic and they're not fair trade. If you look at organic chocolate, it probably represents 1% of the chocolate market. If you look at organic and fair trade, even less. So it's something that, when you look at that, some of the really gourmet chocolates, which I tried all of those. That's what this is. We didn't cut any corners. This is the finest chocolate in the world. All I did was taste chocolate. I didn't care what the cost of the beans were. I just tasted them, totally ignorant of the cost, until I found the best tasting 66, because I wanted something to emulate milk chocolate without being milk chocolate, a 74, and I wanted something in the 80s. But we ended up finding, instead of doing 84, 85, we found a 91 that is absolutely brilliant. So you get the highest levels of protective compounds because it's at 91%, less than half a gram of sugar, and you get, of course, the ability to lower your cholesterol as well with the plant sterol esters. But there's nothing like any of these. They really are the best tasting chocolate. And as I just said to someone the other day at my house, who was not going to have it because they didn't care about their cholesterol, I said, do you like delicious chocolate? They're like, yeah, so you don't have to care about your cholesterol to enjoy this. This will be the best chocolate you ever had. If you like dark chocolate, you will be just beside yourself. So, and the fact that it will lower your cholesterol, then ignorance is bliss. It's just a nice benefit that you don't even need to care about.
Exactly. I'm going to show you one more time. Remember, this is it. This is the best value we have ever had on Andrew Lessman chocolate. It is the biggest, best value. And the one thing to keep in mind, if you are taking it, if you do love it, in order to keep that cholesterol down, you need to keep doing this. It's like going to the gym. So stock up on the big one and stay with it, because it's a treat you give yourself, but most importantly, it's helping to lower and keep within the normal range your cholesterol, your total and your LDL cholesterol. I'm gonna show you what the choices are one more time. There are 4 choices, and at midnight, all of this expires. This all goes away. It's a 30, 60, 120, 240. Most people are ordering the big one. I'll find out from Stephen how many are left here, with over 21,000 spoken for. The large one, the price would be $199.90. Today, it's $109.90, $90 savings. And then the 120, same deal. $109.90 is what the price will be. Right now, you're saving $40. The 60, right now, you're saving $20. And the 30, right now, you're saving $10. So that's the beauty of this. They're all free shipping and handling. We've extended our return policy till January 31st. This would be a wonderful gift. If there's anyone in your life who's trying to watch their weight, who's trying to watch their sugar, who needs to lower their cholesterol, what a wonderful gift to give them for the holidays. Oh my gosh, wrap up a bottle, and this is guilt-free, yummy chocolate. This is the greatest treat.
Or get
really
those little, like Muriel and I were talking,
Yeah,
those
the
little cellophane bags, and just put 10,
Yes.
15, 20, 30 squares in.
Absolutely.
And it will make a difference. And if someone falls in love with this chocolate, they're falling in love with the healthiest chocolate. I actually say the healthiest chocolate in the world. That's how I put it together. I really wanted to create a dark chocolate that was rich in the polyphenols that are what make chocolate so healthy. There's some great charts here, so I should grab some. I didn't do any of the testimonial charts on the chocolate because we have testimonial charts. We have a couple of hundred charts talking about cholesterol reduction. We have at least 600 or 700 charts that talk about it being the most exceptional chocolate. Even folks who generally don't like dark chocolate, but just some basic information on chocolate that I think many of us forget, that chocolate here is the most commonly craved food in the world.
It is?
Yeah. Initially, it was thought of as a luxury item.
I didn't know that.
Throughout
I had no
cultures
idea.
around the world.
I'll be darned.
Initially, it was thought of as a luxury item, but now think about dark chocolate cake and all those things. But now it is considered to be a medicine. So many traditionally now look at it as being the benefits it delivers, as long as you don't turn it into candy.
Right.
And think a bit about it. When we turn chocolate into a dessert or candy, we're adding cream, sugar, butter, flour. With my product, the only thing we've really added is just a tiny bit, and emphasis on, I showed you the charts initially, less than half a gram with the 91, a little more than a gram with the 74 and the 66 of sugar. That's
You know what's
it.
funny? Yours is so delicious. It's almost a shame that the other chocolates that are also yummy, but it's almost a shame that there's all that other stuff in there. It doesn't need to be in there.
Well,
that's what you've proven with this.
well,
you don't need to have all those other additives in there. This tastes so delicious just the way it is.
Sadly, most chocolate consumed in America is consumed as part of candy.
Of course.
And most chocolate consumed in America is milk chocolate. When you go to Europe, most chocolate is dark chocolate. Yep. Muriel's family adores this product because it's dark chocolate with the texture of milk chocolate, which is, for most Americans, should be a dream come true. You get your milk chocolate texture with a dark chocolate that isn't bitter. So, but I'll
Perfect.
read some more charts, just some of the background on chocolate. It's the nutritional qualities of chocolate have been acknowledged by several authors, and some people have called it a complete food. Earlier, chocolate used to be criticized and its consumption was a sin rather than a remedy. However, the recent discovery of biologically active phenolic compounds, the polyphenols, in cocoa has changed the perception and stimulated research on effects on aging, oxidative stress, blood pressure regulation, and even atherosclerosis. So again, it's the dark chocolate without all the other ingredients added. From the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, while red wine and tea have attracted the initial focus of the scientific community, only in the last decade, attention has been brought to the flavanol-rich cocoa. From Nutrition Journal, cocoa and cocoa-containing foods such as dark chocolate represent a very rich source of flavonoids as they provide a higher content of flavonoids, those are the protective compounds, than red wine or tea. Journal of the American College of Cardiology. Who knew that these journals were writing about cocoa and chocolate?
Exactly.
The interest in the effects of cocoa intake on the cardiovascular system was initially triggered by the observation that the indigenous Kuna Indians, a population living in an island off the coast of Panama, have a very low incidence of hypertension and significantly lower death rates for ischemic heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and cancer when compared with the Kuna Indians living in urban Panama City, and certainly living in an urban environment contributes issues. The point there is that it's stimulated the analysis of cocoa, and things like dark chocolate is principally made from that, in terms of the protective compounds it contains. Again, this is not a drug or a medicine, but as, what is it, I think, was it Socrates that said, let food be your medicine? Oh. So when it comes to dark chocolate, food is an opportunity to give your body something that's very beneficial and